And hello everybody, this is Supermetroidfan, and I am back with more Metroid Prime. Alright, so in the last episode, oh god, how did this respawn actually? I didn't leave the console. Oh, this is a first timer. I keep forgetting to scan the small energy. Okay, at least the energy and the missiles are not one time thing, they're abundant. And also, for picking items up, they go into your logbook. Okay, so there is nothing for us to be able to do here to solve the problem of this acidic death water, which means we'll come back here later. And actually, you can skip these guys by just simply going this way. And note, you're not killing them with more follow bomb. That's not how we do it. Not those guys. Wow, we just killed them. I just bam, they're dead. Alrighty. Oh wait, I hear something. It's beneath me, isn't it? See, that's the thing I like about this game, is that you can hear your power-ups. Alright, well, let's see what you got from me, Scan Advisor. And I don't have to fear about, falling off, because when you pull up your Scan Advisor, oh, I actually forgot you guys were over there. The Scan Advisor locks your place, so you can go when you hold the right trigger speed, and then when you pull up the Scan Advisor, just same as just locked in place, preventing any and or most accidents. I think this. I know there's something here because I can freaking hear it. Oh wait, that looks like a morph ball track area, and there's like the Peptosaurus up there. I don't know how to pronounce them. So if that would be a morph ball track, then how do I get into it? Okay, it's not a morph ball track actually, but I can jump on top of you and you. Okay, that seemed to do nothing. Oh, there's a platform. I can't reach it though. Actually, I can. Now this is incredibly tough, but lining up more fall bombs is easily doable. It's just like you have to get the timing down. And you have to be paying attention. Damn it. Okay, I'm doing it a little wrong. It's so tough. It's doable. It's doable. Nope, that was too bad. See, there it is. Okay, so there is a pickup there. Nope. Oh, damn it, I almost had it. Okay. Move away from the wall, Samus, and then you got this. Ah, too low. I could sit here for hours trying to get that one upgrade. But there's an example of game-breaking stuff. I'm not supposed to be able to reach that till I have my double jump, which isn't going to be for a long time, actually. Alright, so just gonna quick pop in here, get my save on. One problem also with this game, if anything goes bad for capture, I have to redo everything from the last time I matched up the ending of the recording to a save, which is quite some time away in this case. It'll be even worse when there's like a really tough boss, and I just like F one little thing out like I didn't scan it. And these are little extra things that just like warn you about stuff. Ow! So if we scan here, or if we look around, okay, I guess it won't tell us. Bam. Use a missile, get 5 missiles. If you pay attention also to textures, you can now know how to blow up wall textures with the missile because that wall texture is repeated along with the same thing with sandstone. Sandstone is the same texture used across the board, and oh, we're here. All right, perfect. So, this is too funny. Yeah, this means we're thinking, and that's that we could have fought the last boss with charge beam, because I'm stupid. Okay. So if you want to know how to get the charge beam here, this room, you'll have to come back to it later because you're going to need the charge beam for progression later, but you can pass it up for a very long time. But I suggest getting it like as quick as you can. Seems to be one of the more sensible things. Alright, so in this room, there are 4 marks that are over here. You have a claw-looking one, a handprint, and then 2 other ones I can't exactly decipher. So you must find them around the room and scan them. Now, if I wouldn't get hit into the walls, these are hidden pretty well, at least on the first time through. But if memory serves correctly, I should know where to find them. Specifically, there'll be these grates. So you must find these 4 grates, and they do light up once you reach them, and if you're just kind of spamming the scan visor, which isn't very easy in this specific part of the game, the specific game of the Prime series. Yeah, I know. It's because it's this little tiny dinky thing to scan everything in the world. Not gonna lie, I really do enjoy scanning in different games. It's the one far I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Something has irritated my nose, and I could not help that sneeze. But like I was saying, that's the one problem with this game is its scan visor could have been a lot better, but it was the first time they did it, so I'm not gonna blame anybody. And I think the mic might be messed up a little bit because it doesn't seem to be picking me up at the same volume. I can't remember where these runes are. That's not a room because I didn't scan it. What are you doing? Go away. Probably would help if I were to look through this visor, because the combat visor is a lot brighter. I mean, they give you one free. And this one is like in a really annoying place. Hey, kind of. Oh my god. Oh, well, thank you. That was actually helpful. I swear it was like underneath one of these. No, it can't be underneath one. I wouldn't have done that. Like I said, it's not exactly the best idea to depend on that scan visor. Especially in this game. Okay, they didn't do what I suspected them of doing. God, it's always like that one annoying thing you can't remember. It just sits in the back of your mind. You're like, I know this, but I don't. Ugh, God, trying to get the right view, too. That's annoying of its own. Okay, so there was one there. And then there was one underneath the thing, and there's supposed to be one around here. Was it over here? Nope, not there. I think I may have just caught it by the corner of my eye. No, that was the edge of these. Okay. Oh, now I remember. Now I think I remember. And I fell. I is stupid. Alright, so there's one of 2 places it could be. And one of them basically means I'm gonna have to force you guys to follow through with me, which will be very nice because I get to explain a lot of things, but nothing's gonna happen on screen in progression terminology. Go away. You're gonna be here, so you try and knock me off, so just kill you. Alright, so it's, I think it's behind this grate. No, that's something else. Nope, chose old lore. God damn it. Where is it? Oh, well, wonderful. I'm back down here. See, there's one of 2 things I know they would have done. And it's either they put them right next to each other, which obviously they didn't, or they put one underneath something. I mean, they would have put it so that the player could find it without getting hurt. That's not it. Oh, God, I can't remember for the life of me where it is. The other three are just so easy, and then there's always this freaking one. Ugh. Alright, well, that's gonna continue to be annoying. So, I suppose. Wait a minute, I just didn't remember where it is. Yeah, there it is. So, like, in addition to making sure that, like, they put them in weird places, they designed it so that, wait, you don't have to go back. You can just progress forward and scan them as you go. But I'm stupid and forgot where they were. Alright. Well, since I suppose this is appropriate for what we're getting in that little area, because I said this is the charge beam. About Samus's lore some more. I mentioned the Metroid mangas, which are available, but they're mostly in Japanese, but you can find them in English. I have read them, and they're pretty good. I didn't finish the second one because I couldn't find, like, half of it, but I did manage to find most of it. Before I go on with this, we now have the charge beam. So, incredibly helpful, and we can kill these things. These very creepy... Wait a minute. That's Salazar's eyeball from Resident Evil 4 model. That legit is! It's the same model! Alright, well then. Yeah, you can't lock onto these guys, but just for the situation, you can kill them. It's not a big deal. They don't usually drop, like, items or whatever, but just to make them not be so annoying. It's funny. Salazar's eyeball. I think this is it. And even if it's, like, slightly retextured, it should be the same thing. That's actually quite interesting. Now, this is either made of sandstone or brimstone. Okay, where's my brimstone? What was I going on about? Oh yeah, the Metroid mangas. Like I said, they're available for free. You can't really find the second one too well, but the first one's pretty easily available in English. What the hell? Oh, okay, we can't do that, yeah. That's, no, I came at it. Oh crap, this was useless. Oh, they designed this so that if you didn't already get the charge beam, you could come back and get it later. Or you're supposed to get the charge beam later. In both cases, it's pretty annoying. In the Metroid mangas, that's how I'm telling Samus's background, actually. And they kind of expected people to know it in Other M, and that's why American fans were not really big on Other M. Not only because it portrayed Samus with, you know, all of her background thoughts, which for all we know she has them in other games, people, okay? And again, a lot of it is mistranslation. Like, well, not mistranslation, it's just kind of different cultures. And that's something that everybody should take away from that game, is that not all cultures work together in the acid. Also, too, if you didn't read the Metroid mangas, the post-traumatic stress disorder with Ridley made no sense. And it makes complete sense when you understand what happened between Ridley and Samus. Literally. So I suggest for those of you that are Metroid fans like me, to go and look up the mangas. Because it'll help you understand Other M a little bit better. Because it reveals all these things about Samus that you never knew, and they're actually quite interesting. Alright, so because I don't want to mess up my lining up with the save points, because I do have some stuff to do in a little bit, I'm going to not be progressing forward from here, but I'm going to further explain Samus's background, and I can't move. That was weird. I guess I was caught on the pipe. But, as for Samus, well, aside from everything that I've already told you guys about her, when she got her combat armor, she was testing it one day, and that's how she became, like, as strong and as athletic as she is. And also, the screw attack kind of nature to her is due to her training, which is kind of a cool thing. But, moving forward from that, one day when Samus had been training, there was like a field of flowers with butterfly things, I think, in it, and the Chozo knew it was a deadly species, so they sent their training bot things with flamethrowers attached to them to destroy the field. Samus defended it and realized that, like, I can't fully remember because this is the part where I had trouble finding it in English, for the manga at least. So she was like against the Chozo, but still with them, and she's considered part of their nest. So she is a Chozo according to them and according to her own DNA. So progressing forward from that, Samus left and joined the Galactic Federation as a soldier, as we all know, and eventually became a bounty hunter. And really, the main difference with being a soldier and a bounty hunter is you choose to go on missions, and you don't have any supervisors as a bounty hunter. Whereas as a soldier, you have supervisors and you're forced to do things all the time. And the interesting thing happened is that one of the bounties was for the Metroids, which the Chozo created because of the X-Parasite, which is a very nasty and deadly and destructive thing that they discovered on SR388. The X-Parasite is only found in Metroid Fusion, if you're curious about the games to find it in, and it's a very nasty thing. It's basically a free-form gelatinous life form that attaches to its host's DNA, slowly eats it, and begins to replicate it. And then it's able to asexually reproduce itself, making infinite clones. This means that the X-Parasite has the ability to make an infinite army. The downside is that when it's in its a copy form, it is not able to reproduce, and it is not invincible. When it's in the gelatinous form, you really can't do anything to it, because it just moves, and making it invincible to all forms of destructive weaponry, meaning the X-Parasite was a threat to the universe. The Chozo then invented the Metroid for this reason. The Metroid was designed to become the natural predator of the X-Parasite, specifically by absorbing it into nothingness, and therefore removing its existence and no threat. And to counteract the X-Parasite's gelatinous shape, Metroids were given the same feature, henceforth why they are both completely indestructible, unless frozen. The difference with X-Parasites, however, is that they cannot be frozen, but they can take on cold nature, meaning they can become larger in size, absorbing in mass, and become cold, making them able to be stopped with weaponry, but at the same time making them still invincible to being destroyed. So what happened with the Chozo is they disappeared from the face of the universe, and some of them were known to have left the colonies on SR388, and no one knows their homeworld. So what a lot of people think happened is that when they found the X-Parasites, a lot of Chozo were being taken by them, and then they created the Metroids, and the Metroids ate a couple of them, well, ate figuratively, but they finished the X-Parasited ones off, which is a blessing, honestly. And then you have another problem where the space pirates took over SR388, which was the only known planet where Chozo were inhabited. And Samus goes there to defeat Mother Brain and the space pirates to find no Chozo, which is kind of sad. However, there are Chozo still existing because it's been found by specifically Grey Voice sending a message to the Galactic Federation about something or other I can't remember. So they're still out there, but no one knows what happened to the Chozo. They just disappeared. And I mean, this species is so powerful that it can create an invincible life form known as the Metroids. And then on top of that, they can create other life. And they have amazing abilities to make things beyond our comprehension. Chozo are an incredibly powerful species, and the fact that they just disappeared is surprising to everyone in this universe. In lore and also in our universe, like real life. So, something that you can take away is that they had incredible powers, they were great warriors, and they also built planets. Talon 4, which is the name of the planet we are now on, was built as a safe ground, so to speak, so that the Chozo could escape their own evolution. That's how much they didn't like the technological inventions they made. They wanted to escape them. They wanted to become spiritually free from it. So this planet is supposed to be a safe haven, and there is not nearly as much Chozo technology as in other planets, because they started becoming very technology-based. That's why some of them left. And one day, on this planet, a meteor struck it. The meteor contained an unknown power source that just kind of was nasty, and it began to slowly corrupt and reach out and leech everything. It even changed people, and it was so dangerous that the Chozo built a temple over it in an attempt to preserve it. The reason the space pirates were over it in their little frigate was because, well, over this planet, was because they found Phazon and they started experimenting with it. Henceforth, the creation of the parasites that we had just fought through in the ship. And we have only just dug the surface on the secrets of Talon 4. There is much more to be found on this planet. And there is a lot of lore that they added to the game to help people learn about this. So, I would like to thank you all so much for watching. And that's the end of today's history lesson, really, because we only got the treasure beam in this episode. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like. And if you didn't enjoy, didn't, whatever you feel is necessary, leave a like or dislike. And please comment down below to tell me if you guys do want me to read out lore things as I find them in logbook entries for enemies, rather than simply skip over them. Or if you prefer me skipping over them, just don't say a thing. I understand. Also, check out my channel if you want to see the playlist for the series, or if you want to see, like, anything else that I've done. And that should pretty much be it. Oh, and don't forget, if you do enjoy this series, go click subscribe, so that way when they get, when I make a new episode, it'll go to your YouTube inbox. It's very much appreciated. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Supermetroidfan. This has been Metroid Prime, one of my most beloved games, honestly, and as a Metroid fan, no one can blame me. And, until the next episode, I'll see you guys, pretty much. So, ciao!